Great day, great day. I am getting started. And you guys, I am up out the bed. Yes, praise, praise, okay? I have a praise break going on, okay? So, I am out the bed today. I had started physical therapy last week and had physical therapy this morning, and I just decided, I'm just gonna stay on up and go live. So I gotta get back into the swing of things. I'm a little unsituated at the moment, but guess what? We're still gonna go on. So today we're gonna be talking about your business plans. We are in the Business Plan 101 series, and today we're going to be talking about your business description and company overview, which is section 2. All right, I am Leela Kelly, and I am co-owner of Sovereign Hair Care, and I am based in Greenville, South Carolina, and I've been in this industry for a little while, a little over 10 years professionally, but I've been in it way longer than that. So I am here to help other beautypreneurs, other hairstylists, anyone who is in the beauty industry, how to start your business, grow your business, and begin to scale your business. So today we are going to be on section 2 of the business plan, and that is your business description and your company's overview. Okay, so I'm going to jump right in. I'm not going to waste any other more time because hold on, y'all, because like I said before, I am trying to keep these videos really short, but still give you the information. So what is your business description, and why does your business description matter? Your business description, like we said last week, right? Let me go back to my notes, right? So like we said last week, why does your executive summary matter? It's the same answer to why your business description matters, because that is your company's elevator pitch. Elevation, absolutely. It is your company's elevator pitch. Why do I want to keep saying elevation? Yes, I speak elevation, okay? It's coming out. But it is important. And it matters because it helps your investors, the people who you want to invest in, why you are even going out for grant funding, because it helps your investors and your lenders understand your business, understand where you're coming from, understand where you're going, and how you're going to get there. So your business description is important because of it. Your brand's message is clear, and it's your guide to what you're doing, where you're going. Remember, we are using the 4-step plan method. Okay, and in that 4-step plan method, the N is navigation. How are you going to get there? How are you going to get to them goals that you set? All right, so I just have a quick example for I just wrote this down, y'all. So okay, so this is my example of your company's overview, right? So let's say you open up a salon, and your salon specializes in silk presses, which I do. And your business description is I just do hair, or I do hair, or I do nails, or I do facials. No, it has to be a little more than that. You know, it can't just be I do hair. No, we want to know, or they want to know, the specifics. So your business description is, or should be, clearly defined by what you offer, who you serve, and what makes your business stand out. Again, your business plan is very repetitive, which is why the executive summary is first in sectioning, but it's the very last section that you're going to write. So, but your business description is so important because it clearly defines what you offer. It who you're serving, and what makes your business stand out. So instead of saying I just do hair, I just do nails, it should sound something more like this. Sovereign Hair Care provides premium silk press services for professional women who want healthy, sleek, long-lasting styles with no heat damage. That was just something really quick because I wanted to give you a tip. I wanted to give you an example of what that looks like. So that is what your business description should look like. I know once before there was someone up here who washed cars. So his business description is not just going to be I wash cars. No, I detail, I whatever it is that goes all into all of that. You know, it's not just this is what I do. No, this is what I do. This is who I serve. And this is how I'm going to stand out. Right? Hello, how are you? How long have I been streaming? Like this moment, like 7 minutes. But how long have I been streaming? It's been about 2 months that I started doing this. So if you are interested in going back, if you're interested in what we're talking about, your business, you can go back to February. I started doing the business series in February with Business Foundation. So yeah, that is what your business description and company overview should look like. Your essential components of the business plan. Sorry, I got sidetracked for a second. Your essential components of the business plan. It's only 5 of them, but they are very important. But we have been talking about these same 5 components throughout the whole business sessions that we've been talking about from day one. This just goes to show how important these components are. Your name and your structure. And you're going to tell what that is, like in a complete sentence. My business is Sovereign Hair Care, structured as a sole proprietor LLC for legal protection and tax benefits. You want to say something like that. Even if it's a corporation, structure as a S corporation, which we're going to get into that because even as a sole proprietor, when it comes to certain platforms, you are considered a S corporation, like on Facebook. And it's another one I think it's TikTok, but I'm not 100% sure. But you're not a sole proprietor. You are not a single member. You are S corporation, an S corp. So that's just a little tip that just popped in my mind when I said that. So you just want to make sure that you know all the legality terminology. Number 2, your industry and your market. Self-explanatory. We've been talking about this for 2 months. Your industry and your market. Who you are, what you're doing, and who you're serving, right? Number 3, your mission and vision statement. I did hold on. Somebody did ask me a question about somebody said that they were struggling with their mission statement. And so what I'm going to say to that, to anyone who is struggling with their mission statement or their vision statement, 2 things. Why did you start your business? What was that thing going on in your life, in your mindset? What happened that you say, oh, I see a need and I see a problem and I have a solution, which is the second thing that I would say. What problem are you solving? Those 2 questions will help you come up with your mission statement. It don't have to be long. It's just a sentence, maybe 2 sentences tops. Why you're doing what you're doing and what problem are you solving? That's your mission statement. Now your vision statement is how you're going to do it. That's your mission and vision statement. So you can always reach out. I just wanted to speak on that question in case anyone else had that same question. But your mission and your vision statements are very important. Lenders and investors and partners, they want to know why are you doing what you're doing? What problem are you solving? Right? They want to know this. They want to know your vision. They want to know, we give you this money, what are you going to do with it? It don't even matter if it is a grant or a loan. It doesn't matter. And if you're not even going for a grant or a loan, you still need to know your own why. You still need to know why it is I'm getting up in the morning doing what I'm doing, why I'm staying up late at night doing what I'm doing. It can't be in vain, okay? So you have to know why you are doing what you are doing, okay? Number 4, your business objectives and goals, okay? Your business objectives and goals. That can look something like, in the first year of business, I want our business to do, let's see. In the first year, I want our business to do, want our business to build, there we go, build, I like that word, build a steady clientele of 100 repeat customers in the first year, right? So that's the objective. The objective and the goal is to build a steady clientele of 100 people within a year. And then in 5 years, I plan to expand. I plan to enlarge and branch out into your own situation, your own salon, your own car dealership, your own something, So you have to have objectives and you have to have goals. They want to know, where are you going? We're talking about that navigation. Where are you going? How are you going to get there? Okay. Number 5, your unique selling proposition. Some people call it unique selling points. Whatever the case may be, it's still USP. Okay. And really and truly, what that is really asking is, what make you different? That's what it really is. What makes you different? You have your business description. Hey, how you doing? You have your business, how's business? You have your business description. For me, the example I gave, Sovereign Hair Care provides premium silk press services for professional women who want healthy, sleek, and long-lasting styles with no heat damage, right? So that is the business description. So when I come over here to my unique selling propositions, what else am I offering? What's going to make me different from all of these other hairstylists who can take this exact same business description, hint hint, who can take the same business description and use it, right? But when they come over to their USPs, they have to have something different. And so for me, I could say something like, I we have hair care products, we have premium hair care products, we do holistic health care, holistic hair health care. We focus on trichology. We have sales opportunities. We go out, we reach the community. We're like, what makes you different? That is the question. Your unique selling proposition is what makes you different. Oh yeah. Yeah. Your risk analysis. Yeah. Have you I don't know where you are in your business plan, but if you're talking about your risk analysis, have you completed your SWOT analysis yet? SWOT. Which is, I'm glad that you're here because we are talking about the business plan. So, and we're on section 2 of the business plan. You can go back and watch. Last week we started with the executive summary, and right now we're breaking this down week by week. The sections is 10 sections, so this is going to be at least 10 weeks of writing out this business plan, because I want everyone to be able to grow their business. And sometimes growing your business, you may need a grant, you may need some help, you may need a partner. Well, thank you. You may need a partner, you may need, somebody to help you along the way financially. And this is your business plan is absolutely for that. So, we are going to continue doing this. I'm glad that you're watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I want everyone to remember the 4-step method plan when it comes to your business plan. Oh yeah, and your what we talking about? Your business description and company overview. It should not be longer than 1 to 2 pages, and 2 pages is pushing it because it's not a long situation, but you want to make sure that you are hitting those 5 points. So it may be lengthy, but not over two pages is too much. So maybe try to fall somewhere in that 1.5, using 12 font, New Times Roman. Telling my age, right? But but you have to keep it professional, and you don't want it to be no 14 font. You don't want it to be 10 font. You really want it to be your entire business plan except for your headings. You want it to be 12 font. I will tell you that. In clear lettering, clear fonts. So, but you don't want to go over, you don't want that to be extremely long at all. And and that just really brings me to the end of this, because it's really that short. It's not that long at all, but it is very clear and concise. Okay, it says what it says. All right. So, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm excited. I'm excited for everyone. You know, if y'all have questions, just email me. All my information will be in the description box. I'm really trying to keep these videos short, and so it's easier for people to watch them. I had somebody tell me one of the videos were too long, and then somebody else said, "Oh, you were moving too fast." So I am trying to find that sweet spot to where everybody remain engaged and all of that great stuff. But it's doing good though, so I'm excited. I'm excited because my business plan is working. I am working it. So, you know, I am grateful for everyone who comes up here and check me out, see what I'm talking about, those who actually take the information and use it and apply it. I'm grateful because that's what I'm here for. I don't care if it's one to five people. This is what I'm here for. This is where God has me right now, to teach someone else, okay, how to get these businesses going, because this is where God has me. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. I even talked about you earlier. I used you as an example on in this video before you got up here. I was talking about how your business description could sound if so yeah. Um they can't they? But I'm grateful because this is where God has me, and He has all of you who are checking in. It's time to grow your business. It's time for you to do the hard part. You know, I know for me, I speak for me, when I started my business, the easy part was going out doing the hair. Like, the easy part was getting my clients. I can get clients. Like, I worked corporate a little while, so I knew how to go out and get my clients. The hard part was when I actually wanted to become a business owner. Like, when I was ready to become the boss, that's when it got hard. And although I was already the boss, because, you know, I'm a cosmetologist, I'm licensed. I anything that I do in this field, I'm either contracted or well, I was a booth renter, and I did work corporate for a little while. But even in that, I still had my own brand. Since I have been doing this, I have been building my brand. And like I said before, even if you are inconsistent, you're still building your brand. I had a bunch of inconsistent years, okay? A bunch of inconsistent months. But guess what? When you're ready to be the boss, when you are ready for your and honestly, it ain't even about you. When God is ready for you to become the boss, okay, He is definitely going to push you. And sometimes, oh wow, praise. Praise. Absolutely. That's what's up. That's what's up. Absolutely. That's just how He works, right? And just think, if I was not doing what He told me to do, just think if I had not allowed myself to get into position, because, you know, we have a choice. Either we can do it or we can't do it. You know, we have a choice. He's not forcing us, but he definitely presents it to us, right? And we have a choice. And yeah, I'm grateful even just for you. Even just for you. So, and it's many of you. It's many of you that are coming, and I'm just glad to be in position, all of my different experiences, because that's what I was saying. Like in the beginning, I was all over the place. A LLC, what is that? Why do I need a LLC? I'm not trying to get into no government situation. Yeah, that was everything that I was saying, right? So for a long time, I was just out here, no structure, just no structure, no strategy, no someone to teach me that was by me. So I started to do my research, and I started to put myself into position to build my business. To build my business, yep. And so now I have a lot of tips and tricks and things that work and things that don't work. Things that, because of my industry, that may not have worked for me, it can still work for someone else. So, you know, I'm just here just to give the information. I'm here to give the information because when I was looking for it, I had to look hard for it. So that's a part of the reason I'm here, so that it's not hard to find. And people will say, well, we got YouTube, we're on YouTube, but we got YouTube and you got Google, but sometimes you just don't even know what to look for. Sometimes you don't even know. But guess what? I'm here, and I'm Leela Kelly, okay? And I am co-owner of Sovereign Hair Care of 10 years, a little over 10 years now. So guess what? It can all be done. I'm not telling nobody that it's easy, because sometimes the hard part is just showing up. Sometimes the hard part is keeping your notebook close. Y'all, I keep my notebook really close, okay? And I have a few of them, so sometimes it's sometimes just showing up for yourself, for you. Sometimes that in itself is hard. Sometimes you just want to lay in the bed. Sometimes you just, want to watch TV. But as a business owner who's growing their business, you got to cut that TV off. Sometimes you got to sit up in the bed. I've been in the bed for 2 months, and because I couldn't walk. So, but God still gave me something to do. He still gave me something to do. Okay, you can't walk like you want to walk. Okay, fine and dandy. Here you go. Here's the time. All you're doing is sitting down. So he's going to present it. It's just up to us whether we decide to do it or not. It's up to us. So I'm going to say, get you a notebook. I hear that so clearly. Get you a notebook. Keep your notebook with you, because you are going to, whoever hears this right now, right? This is a fresh download, okay? Keep your notebook with you, because you're going to start receiving strategy tips. You're going to start receiving strategy, and you're going to need to write them down. You have notes in your phone. You can use the notes in your phone, but strategy is coming for your businesses. Strategy is coming. This is a part of the strategy, which is why we're all here. But specifically speaking to you about your business and what it is that God wants you to do for your business, he's getting ready to give that to you. So whoever that is for, I know it's for me first, because, well, God, he already know. My notebook stays close. It don't go too far, nowhere without me. But I have a small one that fits in my pocketbook. You know, I have this size that fits in my book bag. But I hear that so strongly to get get a notebook, keep a notebook with you. Um, Even if it's like the little pocket ones that you can put in your back pocket or whatever, it don't even matter. You just need something that you can just jot down really, really quick. Really, really quick. Because it's coming. It's coming. The downloads are coming concerning you guys' businesses. So, but that's it. That's all I have today. You can send an email at sovereignhaircare.com, which is SOVEREIGNHAIRCARE.com. I will put it in the description. Or you can send it to info@sovereignhaircare.com. So either way, but I will put it in the description when I get off of this live. So yes, I do appreciate everyone. Thank y'all so much for showing up. Any questions, comments, whatever, you can leave your comments in. You can email, and I will respond. All right. So you guys have a great day. Have a good rest of your week. And remember, this means victory. And you have it. Okay? Yep. Absolutely. You're so welcome. And you have a great day.